Hello, good people. Hello, good people. It is 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And as promised, I am here. I am here 6 p.m. per this machine's time. So, yes, I am here. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Tuesday. Hello, hola, bonjour. Assalamu alaikum, shalom. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Hopefully, your day went well. Hopefully, your day went well. And last night, hopefully that went well also, and you had a perfect night's sleep to where you were able to, of course, once again, wake up, be refreshed, feel refreshed, and get on with your day. Today is Tuesday. Tomorrow is hump day. So sip, sip, sip. It's time to sip tomorrow. We're going to sip on something tomorrow, folks. We are going to sip on something tomorrow. So I'm going to get into it, folks, straight away. When I checked with regards to private second class Travis King, there was no new news regarding him, no new news out of North Korea, no new news from our government regarding private first class Travis King. No new news, folks. No new news. So since there's no one here to play the game with me, to fill in the blanks, I'm going to move on past that. I am going to move on past that. Thanks to all that catch this live. I do appreciate your joining me. Speaking that into existence. Thanks to all of those that may be watching in the bushes. Thanks so much. Please don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So the title of this live is Masterclass. I have my notes here, of course, so that I don't get off track too much. What is a masterclass? Now, I'm sure that you all have heard of masterclass when you are watching a video of mine, hopefully. But when you are watching a video, you will have an advertisement for masterclass. Hello, Joshua Gabriel. How are you? Thanks so much for stopping by, for being here. I appreciate it. Yes, I am sure that, like I was saying, when you are watching videos, you have seen an advertisement for someone that is promoting their masterclass. It has been a thing, I found out today, since 2014. And basically, it is a collection of lectures and tutorials that they have curated online, and people can go and purchase and, of course, listen to them whenever they feel like it, et cetera, et cetera. So I wrote down what they actually said on the website. Online education subscription platform with tutorials, lectures, pre-recorded by experts in the field. Now, that may be debatable whether the person is an expert or not, but nonetheless, the Masterclass platform is out there for people if they decide they want to go and avail themselves to it, etc. And I'm sure that there's a host of things on there. I have seen politicians, authors, etc., that have master classes. And I'm sure there are a whole host of other people that have put their content out there also too. Hello, Netta's Nest. How are you? Thanks so much for being here and for listening. Hopefully all went well with your interviews. If I heard it correctly when I went to your channel, that you were having the interviews today or maybe yesterday. I didn't see the date when you did the thing, but yeah, nonetheless, on. So, and this is going to be my point of view on Masterclass. Well, what is a Masterclass? Of course, my point of view on it. So a Masterclass, how are you getting your money? Because if people are putting tutorials and lectures online, then if they're the expert, they have the information. They just need a platform in order to put the information out so that people can get it readily, all in one place, vice there being all over the place. So what is a masterclass? Of course, a collection of where some information, in this case, where information is stored for people to access. How are you getting your information? Just you, me, and the next person. How are we getting our information? Most of us are using the internet, YouTube, going to various websites, podcasts, a whole host of areas that we are getting our information. Of course, if we are in school or we're taking classes or courses, then they have places that they want us to go to gather information in order to complete the course successfully. And of course, like I said, you're searching these places for all this information. One place that I like to go to, and I mentioned it, are podcasts. I like going to podcasts. I like going to sports podcasts. Um, for lack of a better phrase, urban podcasts, etc. For like a better thing. So where are you going to get the information that you need, and what type of information are you looking for when you go to these podcasts or on the internet, looking at the different content creators, etc., going to the different channels? What type of information are you looking for? Are you looking for information on love, how to start a business, to learn how to sew, to learn how to cook something, how to become a nurse? And that is best because I had it on the brain. What type of information are you looking for? Are you going directly to those particular areas to get the information that you need? Of course, we know there's lots of content out there on every type of topic that there is, every type of topic that there is. So say, for instance, of course, I'm in the budgeting community. If you were going online to learn about how to budget, what is a budget? What are some things I should be doing with my money? Why don't I have enough money? Why don't I have enough money? All of those types of things. Where would you go? Would you go to a budgeting channel? Would you go to look up like the definition of a budget, or invest, finance? Would you look for free resources to help you learn about budgeting? Of course, YouTube would be one of those particular areas. Would you do that? Would you go to those type of things and look for the information? Something to think about. Another thing I want to mention with regards to Masterclass, and of course, looking for information. Hello, Miss April Showers. How are you? Thanks for being here. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Do you know anything about the topic that you're going to look up? If it's budgeting, okay, so I know what a budget is. I know that it's a spending plan, et cetera, et cetera. What do you know already about the topic? And in this case, for the purposes of this live, I am going to consider that a pre-existing condition. And the pre-existing condition is that you have some knowledge of the topic, or a whole lot of knowledge about the topic, or it's in between. So if you know some things or a lot of things about the information, what specifically are you trying to gain by going to a particular person's masterclass, or a particular person's channel if you're utilizing YouTube, or particular content creator if you are, of course, utilizing YouTube? What particular piece or pieces of information are you trying to find out? Because you have a pre-existing condition already. You know some things or a lot of things, wherever you fall in there. What are you looking for? Are you looking for the person to, in the masterclass example, are you looking for the person to tell you everything that they know about budgeting or the particular topic that you're looking for? And I use budgeting as an example. Are you looking for the person to tell you everything they know about it? Would you like for that person to start there? Because that may help you. If they start with the information that you know, the pre-existing condition that you have, if they start with that, then you're thinking that they're going to get on into it more so, and then possibly the light bulb will go off for you that, okay, this is the extra or the other thing or things that I needed to gather or gain from the masterclass, because you had the pre-existing condition. Hopefully I am making sense. Or if you don't want them to tell you what it is that you know already, you don't want them to go over that information, what specifically do you want them to go over? What is it? Just, I need 3 or 4 more pieces of information. It seems to you that you need 3 or 4 more pieces of information, and you're hoping that this person in this masterclass will deliver that for you, because one, the pre-existing condition of you're already knowing some things or everything about it already. And there's seems like there's a few more roadblocks, and maybe taking this masterclass will help you get there. They will they will provide that information to you, and you will be complete. Okay. Let's see. Going over my notes because I don't want to get off track. All right. Yes. So when you're in the master class, and the master class could be, like I said, a channel here on YouTube, a particular content creator here on YouTube, or taking a master class itself. They have tons of information where you can go online and find out information for free or paid information, etc. And there are courses that you can take. And I think they have this thing called Coursera, where you can take if you just want to learn extra information or totally something new, etc., to where you can get this information. So once you had the aha moment in that they filled in the 3 or 4 pieces of information that you needed, or you learned everything about the topic because you started with nothing, or the pre-existing condition, you had some knowledge about the topic already, and you got the other parts that you need. What do you do with the information? And this goes beyond just taking a master class. Just like when we learn something, do we readily apply it while it's fresh with us, or do we wait a little bit, etc.? And everyone is different. It happens at different times, for people, because if you didn't learn about budgeting or financing, or if you didn't learn how to do a particular skill or something, and then later on in life you learn how to do it, then that's great. Now you know it, and the next time something happens, you may be able to apply it. Like if it's learning how to fix a tire or something, if that happens to you in the future, you'll know how to apply it. If you're learning about how to sew, it may be something you might want to do readily. You may want to sew that wedding dress or something or another. Some things you can apply more readily, some things later on. Just depends. So what do you do with the information after you get it? And this goes beyond the master class, because sometimes we will go to seminars, take classes or courses, and then we don't, utilize the information at all periods. We're kind of sort of just stuck. We are glad that we got into the pre-existing condition realm. We didn't know anything, and now we know some stuff, and then sometimes we don't utilize it. And as I'm old and ugly enough to know that, if you're gaining some knowledge, etc., in most cases, it's better that I start utilizing the information more readily than, just having it hang out there, not utilizing it, etc. Hello, Marlene Motivates. How are you? Thanks so much for being here, getting back in the comments. Heather, Chronic Condition Crafting. Hello, how are you? Hello, I bring it every day. How are you? How are you? Thanks so much for being here all. Thanks so much for being here all. The 8-Hour Genius Show. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Miss Patty's Kitchen Garden and more. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks so much for being here. I do appreciate it. Just talking about masterclass. And like I said, lots of great content creators on here putting out good information that is helpful and motivating. Marlene Motivates, etc. And like I said, for me, I find that sports podcasts are great for me. I mean, I like watching them, and a whole host of other podcasts, but I like watching sports podcasts, listening to sports stations, etc. Very helpful. And for like I said before, for lack of a better term, urban podcasts with people that have been in the music industry, hip hop, however you want to phrase it, etc. A little bit of the actors, etc. Just if it seems as though it's going to be interesting to me, then I will go there. And then I'm picking up information and tidbits that are helpful that I never thought about. I get a different perspective, different point of view. And some of what they are saying is very helpful to me. And then sometimes it's something that I can share with my grandchildren. Very helpful. And a master class doesn't have to be your taking the master. And so my whole point of view on this is that the masterclass don't have to be you're taking some course paying for the masterclass thing that they have officially on a website on this machine here. You don't have to do that. A lot of things you can find that may be helpful to you here on YouTube or some other place, etc. Doing your own research, etc., or possibly find it at a free or at a reasonable price that you may want to pay. So just depends on what it is that you're looking for. And of course, in my brain, the main thing is if it's something that's critical, something that you want to do, something that you want to learn, something that you want to do, quick, fast, and in a hurry, or readily thereafter learning it, then great. Then great. You can find that information here or take, something. Yeah. Okay, went over that. Yeah. And that's the information on the masterclass. It don't have to be you're taking, like I said, what we know on the internet as the masterclass, etc. And I get it. I've seen where politicians have been doing it, authors have been doing it. There's probably people in the food realm, chefs that have been doing master classes also into. It became a little thing. It became a buzzword. But, you can find a lot of information here on the internet for free. You just have to know what it is that you're looking for and be careful where you're going to get the information, out here on all the platforms, all the areas, et cetera, et cetera. Just got to be careful with that. So no new news on private second class Travis King. No new news regarding him. Nothing out of North Korea. Nothing from our government officials. I brought that up at the beginning of the pod. I call this a pod. At the beginning of this live. Just in case for those that might have missed it. Thank you all so much for being here. I do appreciate it. Not gone yet. We're going to do fill in the blank as no one was here when that was going to be like the second thing that I bring out besides private second class Travis King is always the first thing that I'll try to bring information or no information on. So the next thing is fill in the blank. This is interactive, folks. This is interactive. I am going to read part of a phrase and you need to type in the answer. When I say blank, that means that a word belongs there and you can put in the thing. I do appreciate you all being here. Going back in the comments, I'm seeing Marlene Motivate saying, I apply right away. Yes, I'm getting into the habit once again of applying things straight away, because if I don't, it will go out of my mind and then I will forget it. Okay, I don't know whether someone is knocking at my door or I know there's some work going on next door. I don't know whether they're inside the person's house doing it or not. Excuse me for just a moment. See if I can see something. Oh, okay. It's my daughter. She's here. Okay. I am sorry, folks. I am going to have to end the live. My daughter is here. Thank you all so much for joining me. I do appreciate it. Oh my. Yes. I have to go, folks. Thanks so much. Take care. Bye-bye. Sorry.